Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So Oscar Valdez, Canelo Alvarez's gym member, has just tested positive for PEDs, a banned substance. It's a diuretic. He was training for a fight he has scheduled in September. Now, the irony here is while Oscar Valdez just tested positive for a diuretic, which is to cut weight, it's pretty analogous to Canelo Alvarez when he tested positive for PEDs, but he tested positive for clenbuterol, which is a drug that not only helps you rapidly burn body fat, but it also increases your metabolism and allows you to retain both muscle mass and body strength at the same time. Now, since Canelo Alvarez tested positive for this drug, the WBC president decided to increase the levels of clenbuterol. So the next time Canelo Alvarez, he takes this clenbuterol, he'll pass the test. So this whole Canelo crew is looking extremely suspicious right now. I mean, you got Canelo Alvarez, who's suspiciously always pulling out of fights at the last minute. He keeps missing out on these Mexican holidays that he wants to fight on. Then the fights gets pushed back. The fact that we already know that Canelo has already tested positive for PEDs, and I had told you guys, once Canelo got everything he wanted from PBC, he got the $40 million that he wanted, and PBC and Caleb Plant, they agreed to all of Canelo's demands. Canelo still turned the fight down. I told you, if it wasn't a money issue or it wasn't anything else, the only thing that could have held that fight up was a dispute when it comes to drug testing. I mean, if you guys have been following boxing long enough, whenever negotiations are going on and negotiations fall apart, the media always reports why negotiations fell apart. If it's over money, if it's over anything else, the media always gets the knowledge of why the fight fell apart, right? This was one of the only fights where it was never publicly revealed why Canelo Alvarez still would not agree to fight Caleb Plant in September. But now all of a sudden Canelo, he agrees to fight this man in, November now? And once again, it was never explained what the resolution was. So now Oscar Valdez, he's following Canelo Alvarez's steps and testing positive for a banned substance. Now, of course, some people will try to water this down and say, oh man, it was just a diuretic, that's harmless, etc., etc. But Jamel Herring, he actually reacted to this news. And he said, man, this is not a good look for Oscar Valdez. Matter of fact, let me quote exactly what he said. This is what he posted. He said, educate yourself for a moment. Diuretic banned substances are commonly used to flush out all other banned substances, not just cutting water weight. As a fellow champion, I respect Valdez, but this is hard to ignore. Listen, man, you know it's a bad look when other boxers are openly talking about how suspicious something looks. Because a lot of times professional boxers, they don't feel too comfortable speaking on boxers testing positive for PEDs or whatever the case may be. But he made it very clear what he thought about what Oscar Valdez was doing. Hell, if Oscar is having that much trouble trying to make weight, he shouldn't have no problem fighting against Gervonta Tank Davis at 135 in this next fight. Because we already know somebody like Oscar Valdez would definitely be on Gervonta's hit list right now. Another undefeated Mexican champion? Oh yeah, there's no doubt about it. That would be a big fight. So according to this report, we still don't know what they're going to do to Oscar Valdez. Don't expect him to get a suspension, especially not by the WBC. For all we know, this fight may still take place. But I'm telling you guys right now, boxing needs to really get their act together. Stop allowing corrupt organizations like the WBA or the WBC, to just completely dictate how the sport is ran. Change the rules every other week, increasing limits on drugs that a fighter may take just so he won't test positive. The WBC and a lot of other people in the sport are making a mockery of the sport. And fighters like Canelo Alvarez and Oscar Valdez, they get to benefit from this. We'll see if it ever catches up with them. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. Fellas, I've got some great news for you. If you've lost your hair or have a receding hairline, the time has come when you can finally get your hairline back through a process called scalp micropigmentation. So here's how it works. It's a hair tattoo that replicates the look of your hair follicles when you have fully shaved it down. So to get this hookup, make sure you follow and contact my man Scalp Carolinas on Instagram. Contact them at 704-499-3471 and make sure you follow them on Instagram.
Get ready to take your striking game to the next level with the Focus Ball. Dramatically improve footwork, timing, head movement, hand-eye coordination, reflex, and overall fight IQ. It's lightweight and extremely portable, so you can train every time, everywhere. When you don't have a coach to do mitt work, get a Focus Ball. When you don't have a heavy bag to hit, get a Focus Ball. When you don't have a sparring partner, get yourself a Focus Ball. And when you just want to have fun punching and kicking, get a Focus Ball. When you train with the Focus Ball, you train your eyes and your brain to read punches so that you can hit and not get hit, making this very simple device a must-have for all combat sports athletes and enthusiasts alike. So if you want to take your striking game to the next level, don't wait. Get the Focus Ball now.
All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, then this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Deki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodeki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.
An important message from Youth Fountain Laboratory, makers of VasoFlux and VasoFlux for Men. If you're over the age of 35 and over the years you've eaten pizza, dairy foods, deli meats, or meats with fat, you are likely to have some degree of plaque buildup in your veins and arteries. This increases your risk of suffering a stroke or heart attack exponentially, and no one wants such a catastrophic event to occur. Introducing Blackout. Blackout is made of all natural ingredients proven to help dissolve clots in the blood, remove calcium deposits and plaque from the walls of veins and arteries, improve viscosity of the blood, improve elasticity of the veins and arteries, treat varicose veins, and prevent the reoccurrence of plaque buildup. For more information, visit Youth Fountain Laboratory at youthfountainlab.com or call 1-800-853-7856. And remember, to help unclog veins and arteries, get the Blackout.